to kind of focus, right? With this one, this is what we use to recover file. So if you were transferring file over the network, this is what I would use. Well, if I know the beginning of the file that you're transferring, you understand? If I can get the beginning of the file you're transferring, I can just follow that pattern. Right-click it, and I can just come over here. I'm going to say Save As. I'm going to make sure I select this one, raw. Okay? I'm just going to save the raw packet. And the video is also what I showed you on the internet in my recorded video. And that will do it for you. Questions? So this one, when you run in a follow stream, don't forget to clear it so you can have your full packet back. Among other filters that we can create, you could say IP and ARP. Press enter. That will show me that, right? Again, I'm very, very, very much concerned about everybody getting used to the filter at this time. So there's no protocol that involves IP and ARP, right? If I shift this one to R, that's a different ball game, right? Yeah. Because then I'm saying either or, right? Yeah. But when I use AND, again, it depends on what you want to do. So here we're just looking at the Boolean theory, right? We go back to the mathematics. When I use AND, gives me totally different protocol. However, if I'm interested in port, I can come over here and type TCP, right? Dot destination, which is DSD port, and you can see if you're typing it right, it's likely to help you to complete it, right? Destination port is equal to what? Let's say it was equal to what? 23. What port is 23?
TCP.
No. Telnet. Right? And I said, look for Telnet port and also look for TCP dot what? When you have when we have a TCP port, a Telnet, all right, and we have a TCP flag that is sent to sync packet, which is equal to what? To 1. Gotta look at my command over here, make sure that I'm not doing anything in flags. Let me change this one. All right. You understand? Now, I just threw you guys off over here because I'm showing you something like, TCP flags, right? Now, it looks surprising to you guys here because you're not familiar with what? With TCP flags.
Right. No.
To me, that makes all the difference, right? Because when any protocol, including Telnet, including HTTP, including whatever it is, when they talk, they use TCP protocol, right? TCP is connection oriented. TCP uses its flag. Because TCP is connection oriented and is secure, TCP always gives you feedback of everything that goes on. TCP uses flag to communicate. When two machines want to communicate, they have to do three-way handshake, right? Yep. Yeah. Anybody know what three-way handshake is? Mm-hmm. So you have a machine here, you have another machine here, right? This machine sends a sync packet to that guy. This guy responds back with SYNAC. This guy responds back with an ACK. Right? There are several flags that TCP has. There is SYN, right? There is FIN, right? There is ACK, there is PUSH, right? There's what else? We still have quite a little bit, about 5 or 6 of them, right? Just can't remember them, all of there's a reset, RST, and so on and so forth.
So what are you looking for in this case? What are you looking at the SYN flag?
So if you look at it now, what does that mean? I'm looking for when there's a telnet, packet pretty much, with a sync flag set. Right?
So 1 means it exists.
Yeah.
0 means
Yeah.
it not exist.
Yeah. Pretty much. For the most part, let me show you something really quick. When does a sync flag, first of all this doesn't make meaning to you, you're just cramming it if you don't understand this. Right? Sync packet is, you know, if you want to talk to somebody and say, hey, do you want to dance with me? Right, that's like the sync packet. And you could be like, geez, you get out of here. Right? That would be like you issue me a reset packet.
Reset.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like, no, get out of here. I don't want to dance with you. Or I don't want to talk with you. So when you see, if I send a sync packet, or if I try to connect to a machine that doesn't offer a service, let's say I'm going to www. Or what's your last name? Okay, .com. And you are hosting a web service, right? You will see my machine trying to connect to you on port 80. Right. Your machine will issue me back a reset packet saying, I'm not offering that service. You understand what I'm saying? So I will start out by sending you this sync packet. You will come back by sending me a reset packet. Yes?
So when you do a port scan on some remote server, you're sending these sync packets, and if you get the reset, that means port closed.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there are all kinds of packets you could send.
Right.
And you can craft it, but basically, you're right.
Okay.
Okay? Now, if I say, would you like to dance? And she was like, oh, that's all right. Then you will send me something like this, my sync packet, right? The packet that I sent you the first time, mine is different. Generally, the initial packet is always random, so that way, you know, Castro wouldn't assume me. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm sending you my sync packet, and let's say my sync packet is a random number of 4890, correct? And if you were interested in talking, then you will have sent me your own randomly generated packet, sync packet, that way another girl doesn't assume you, and I wouldn't know, right? So you will send me your own sync packet here that is going to have a unique number that is randomly generated. The first time, right, is randomly generated. So let's say your number that's randomly generated is 481 the first time. Mine is 14850, whatever it is.
Okay.
Your ACK is going to be whatever my sync packet is. Let's say my sync packet is 100. Your ACK is going to be 101. To let me know that I'm responding, because 3 guys might be asking me for a dance at the same time. And you only mean to say yes to me. So you're going to have to say, okay, this guy, I'm only acknowledging you. So Castro can get a seat, right? Or you can just tell him in Britain, they say, bleep off, right? So this is 101. So when I see this ACK, then I know you're talking to my own, you're responding to my stuff. So ACK is always sync plus 1. You understand?